Why would you want to go there? That was the question I heard the most. Friends asked it gently. Family asked it nervously. Colleagues asked it with genuine concern. Sometimes it was curiosity. Sometimes it was fear. Borrowed fear. And every time I heard it, I realized something important. Most people weren't questioning my decision. They were questioning the story they'd been told about these places. Almost everyone I spoke to meant well. Is it safe? Why not go somewhere easier? Why risk it? These questions didn't come from judgment. They came from care, shaped by years of headlines, warnings, and one-dimensional narratives. And I understand that instinct. We're taught to equate unfamiliar with unsafe. But over time, I began to wonder, at what point does caution stop protecting us and start limiting our understanding of the world? I didn't decide to do this trip impulsively. This wasn't about proving a point. It was about curiosity, the kind that doesn't accept inherited fear as a final answer. I've always believed that places are more than their worst moments, and that belief becomes stronger the more I travel. Lebanon, Iraq, and Syria are discussed constantly, but rarely experienced directly by people outside the region. I wanted to see what exists beyond the headlines, not to contradict anyone, but to witness for myself. This trip took months of preparation, hours of research, conversations with guides, reading travel advisories critically, not blindly. I broke the itinerary into manageable segments. I worked only with licensed local guides. I mapped out rest days, not just sightseeing days. I planned exits before entrances. This wasn't reckless travel, it was deliberate. Respectful planning isn't fear, it's responsibility. I also want to acknowledge something very important. Trips like these require privilege. Time off, financial stability, a job that allows flexibility and trust. I don't take that lightly. I am deeply grateful for the work that not only supports me, but gives me the flexibility to step away and experience the world. Travel at this scale isn't accidental, it's enabled. And gratitude matters because access should never turn into entitlement. Preparation matters, especially in places where things work differently. I'm carrying cash, a lot of it, because ATMs aren't always reliable. I packed light, focusing on versatility, not volume. Neutral clothing, layers, comfortable shoes. I broke the trip into phases: Lebanon, then Iraq, and then Syria, with buffer days built in. I also planned my hotel stay in Lebanon as such that I could keep a bag with them while I traveled with one bag to Iraq and Syria. That helped me have enough stuff with me on the trip, but travel light on the other segments. Travel fatigue is real, so is decision fatigue. Planning isn't about control. It's about creating space to actually experience a place. This trip is not about danger tourism. It's not about proving bravery. And it's not about pretending that these places don't have challenges. Holding complexity without flattening it. Recognizing hardship without letting it erase humanity. This is one perspective, mine, and I'm sharing it honestly, with humility. I'm sharing this journey not because everyone should do it, but because everyone deserves fuller stories. Understanding doesn't require agreement. Curiosity doesn't require courage, just openness. If this series encourages even one person to pause before assuming, to ask a better question, or to see a place as human rather than abstract, then it's worth it. This journey will be quiet at times, reflective, uncomfortable. It won't offer easy conclusions, but it will offer presence. And that, I've learned, is where understanding begins. This is episode 0, the why. The rest of the story starts now.
If you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out.